Hi everybody, welcome to this video. So in this video, I'm here to show you how to use Float using CSS. So right here, before we go on, I want to talk about these divs. So you see I have a div here with a class. I named it left. You can name it anything you want. So you see it's called left. I named it left, but you can name it anything you want. And inside of that div, I have simply some text that says left. And for the other one, I have, a class called right. And I have some styling up here. So this is extra. Let me get rid of that. Okay. So you see I have some styling here for the left and for the right. Basically, it has some height and width and a background color. So now, let's say that we want this div to stay here because this one is called the left div, all right? So what we can do is we can use something called float. So float left. And as I do that, it's going to place it there. It's not going to go anywhere else, all right? However, for the one on the right side, I want it to move to the right side of the page. So what you can do, basically you can use float right. And as you do that, you'll notice that that small div is to the right. However, what if we want this empty space to go away? Because that's the background. So to do that, what we can do is basically we can add or change the width of the first one to 50%. 50%, all right? And the other one also, I can change it to 50%. And as I do that, you'll notice that they will sit next to each other. So this is how you place two things next to each other. And as you notice with the float, we simply place this one to the right and the other one to the left. So now let's say that we want to add a footer. All right. So I'm going to add that there. I'm going to just create another div here. I'm going to call it footer. And I'm going to rename it. So right, I'll call it footer. Okay. And let me select that. So footer. All right. So I can say, for example, let's add the width. So the width, I want it to be 100%. And the height, I want it to be just 100 pixels. All right, background color, let me go with clouded blue. So you may notice that it's not doing anything. So even though I am adding style, I'm styling the footer, it's not going to work. So what's going on? You might be asking yourself, what is wrong here? I have the correct selector, I have the footer here, but my footer is not working. So if this happens to you, it means that you are missing a property. So the property that you are missing is called clear. So what's going on now is that it's somewhere behind these, all right? So it's probably behind these divs. It's up there and it's changing the height and width and the color, but we want it to go down and we want to appear at the bottom of these floats. So because we have a float here to the left and we have another float to the right here. So to fix this, all you have to do is you have to say clear both. And as you do that, you'll notice that your footer will appear here. So this is how you use clear if you want to, if you have used, for example, floats on some divs and some divs may not appear. So you'll have to say clear left or right. So let's change this one to left. Let's see what's going to happen. So even though I changed it to left, you might be saying, okay, it's working. Yeah, it's working actually. So you can say either float left or right, but I would use both because we have used two floats at the top. All right. So this is it's more proper because we have used two floats and we are saying, okay, we want this div, this footer to appear below those other devs. All right. So I hope this video was helpful. Everybody, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I'll see you all in the next videos.